Okay, sorry about that. The live cut off, so that's gonna be a part one, and then this will be part two. So we were talking about how to determine how much of what you should have on your plate, right? So let's just say your meal is chicken, broccoli, and rice, right? Your plate should be mostly vegetables. You should have more vegetables on your plate than you do the meat, and more vegetables on your plate than you do the carb. Okay, that's gonna be the safest bet, so that you don't, if you're not gonna measure it out, you should have more broccoli than you have chicken, and more broccoli than you have rice. Okay, then for your meat, it's a palm size amount, so it's gonna be about 6 ounces. So that includes chicken, chicken, fish, so like salmon. You could do seafood if you like seafood, or you could do a lean steak if you like steak, okay? Or any other meat. I don't even know what other meats there are. We're staying away from pork, y'all. We're not doing pork. Okay, we're staying away from pork. What else is there? I don't eat meat anymore. Lamb, I guess you could do a lamb. Whatever your meat is, 6 ounces, so the size of your palm, okay? That's gonna be your safest bet. Then your carbs, so your rice, half a cup. Or honestly, 1/4 of a cup if you're not someone who's really exercising or whatever. So that's how you determine how much food should be on your plate and how much of what you should have on your plate, okay? That's gonna be the safest bet. And even if you're doing, let's say for breakfast, you want to do yogurt and granola and some type of fruit. Your main portion of that yogurt breakfast meal should be fruit. Then yogurt, you should have more fruit than you do the yogurt, and more fruit than you do the granola, okay? So that's gonna be the easiest way for you to determine how much of what you should be eating. When it comes to your snacks, we're not really doing anything processed. That's why I said stay out of the aisles, okay? So your snacks would be fruit. One of the best fruits for you guys is berries. Berries are full of fiber. You can eat as much as you want without feeling guilty. Low sugar. So good. And they go in everything, to be honest with you. I eat so many blueberries a day. I love blueberries. So your berries could include blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, blackberries, whatever kind of berry. Those are so good for you, okay? I want you to try to get berries into your diet every day if you can. There's gotta be some type of berry that you like, right? And then you have other fruits. So you could have a banana, you could have orange. What else is there? Apples. I don't know why I have like a brain fart right now. Grapes, like just whatever your favorite fruit is. I want you to eat fruit. Now, I'm not telling you to eat 10 apples. That's not what I'm telling you to do. But there's nothing wrong with fruit, you guys. Pineapples, okay? I eat so much fruit in one day, you guys. I eat blueberries twice a day. And when I make my overnight oats, you guys, I'm probably eating about 2 cups of blueberries in my overnight oats. And then when I eat my yogurt later on in the day, there's probably like 1.5 cups of blueberries in that. I eat an apple every day. I eat a banana every day in my overnight oats. I drink a glass of orange juice every day, fresh squeezed, literally from Whole Foods. And I eat pineapples every day. I eat fruit every day. That's like what, 5 different fruits I just named? And when it comes to juicing, you guys, I want y'all to keep this in mind. When you juice fruit, you are juicing out the fiber. So it's not as nutritious for you as it is if you ate the whole fruit, okay? I want y'all to keep that in mind. I know a lot of you guys are into juicing, or you think juicing is healthy for you or whatever, but just know that when you're juicing, you are removing most of the nutrients out of that juice. Think about a juicer. You put the fruit in, right? And you see it go through, and then it filters out a whole bunch of stuff. That's your fiber. That's what's keeping the fruit healthy for you. Okay, because even though some fruit has high sugar content, The fiber outweighs it, okay? That means it takes longer to digest. That's why that's important. So when you compare the sugar of your favorite candy bar, there's no fiber in that. So your body has to digest that a lot quicker, which is spiking your insulin levels, which is why it's bad for you. And then on top of that, it's high in calories, right? So you need to keep that in mind. Don't be juicing all your fruit, y'all. Please eat the fruit. If you want to juice orange juice like I do, that's fine. But don't be juicing everything. You want that stuff, okay? So just remember, when you juice, you are eliminating a lot of the healthy stuff, okay? But fruit is good for you. So eat your fruit, whatever your fruit is. I'm not going to sit here and tell you, oh, don't eat but one thing of fruit a day. No. Eat your fruit. Just make sure you get some berries in there. Berries are really, really healthy for you. Get some berries in there, please. Okay? Frozen or fresh. No cans. No canned fruit at all. All right? So that's what I mean by coming up with a plan. Meal prepping. Writing out your grocery list. So that way when you go to the grocery store, you already know what you're getting. You're not going to get distracted by stuff you shouldn't be eating. We don't want that, okay? We really don't want that. Because you're going to start grabbing stuff. And please don't go to the grocery store hungry, y'all. That's a big no-no with a capital N-O. You are not yourself when you're hungry. You're going to be grabbing all types of stuff and just completely throwing out everything, all the hard work that you did throughout the whole day. Okay, so make sure when you go to the grocery store, you've eaten a meal, you're not hungry, you don't have any cravings going, okay? And you're gonna be less likely to grab things that you should not be eating, all right? And I also want you to try to figure out a sleep schedule, a good sleep schedule. Some of us do not get enough sleep. You have to get your sleep, y'all. You can't keep running off of 4 and 5 hours of sleep and then you're gonna lose all this weight and keep it off. Your body has to recoup, especially when you start getting in the gym and you're lifting your weights and you're doing your strength training and your resistance training. You need your 8 hours of sleep, y'all. So at night, stop doing all that scrolling. Put your phone down and go to sleep. That is really important. You have to get your sleep, okay? So I want you to determine how you're gonna get your 8 hours of sleep. You really should be getting 8 to 9 hours of sleep if you really wanna be honest, but we can start with 8. So you gotta figure out how you're gonna get all your sleep so that you can be successful on this journey, right? That's very important. The next thing on how to start your weight loss journey is I want you guys to figure out why you're overweight in the first place. Are you eating out of boredom? Are you eating because you're stressed? Or are you eating because you are depressed? You have to figure that out. You have to get to the root of why you're doing what you're doing. I know for me, I ate a lot when I was bored. I wouldn't even be hungry. I was just bored. It was just there. So I don't keep the stuff in the house anymore. Because when it's in the house, I know I'm going to eat it. Even if I have no intentions of eating like shit that day, the fact that I know that there's chips in the house, like I know they're in there, that's going to make me go and eat them. So I don't buy them. Or if I buy them, I don't buy them often. It's something about knowing that something is in the house, right? It makes it easier to go and get it. Now, if I have to go to the store and go get it, I'm probably not gonna go because it's not that serious to me, right? If I have a craving for some dairy-free Ben & Jerry's ice cream, right? But I don't have it in the house, I know I have to get up and go to the store and get it, I'm probably least likely to get it because that's a little too much. I don't feel like it. I ain't got time, right? But if I get it when I'm at the grocery store and I put it in the freezer, now I know it's there. Now I'm like, okay, all I have to do is go to the freezer and get it and eat it. So let's not keep the stuff in the house, okay? Let's not do that. Let's not torture ourselves. Let's not buy it at all, okay? Or if you are going to reward yourself with a cheat meal, not a cheat day, y'all, it's not a cheat day. It is not a cheat day. It's a cheat snack or a cheat meal. It ain't no all day party, all right? Because you can destroy your whole week off of one day depending on what you ate. Because I know for myself, I would go in. If you told me cheat day, shit, I'm going to have French toast, all the bacon. I'm going crazy. Fried chicken, all that. And that will destroy my whole week. So it's not a cheat day, y'all. It's a cheat meal or a cheat snack. That's it. Okay? So, figure out why you're overeating in the first place. If it's out of boredom, how can you occupy your mind so that you're not snacking? Maybe find an activity, something that involves you occupying your mind. Maybe you go on a walk. Maybe you, I don't know, you like to paint. Maybe you like to draw, whatever it is. I want you to start occupying your mind so that you're not just eating because you're bored. If you're stressed, I want you to work on how you can alleviate some of your stress. Yoga is a very good stress reliever. I promise you it is. I never thought it would be, but it really is. And I'm disappointed in myself because I used to go all the time and I don't go as often as I used to. But yoga really helps with decreasing stress and just being in your own world for that hour or however long your yoga session is. So I invite you to try it. Yoga is very, very, very relaxing. Okay? And if you're depressed, if you're going through something, I invite you to go to therapy. Work through your issues, whatever's going on in that head of yours so that you can get on the straight and narrow. You know what I mean? But we have to figure these things out so that we can be successful in our weight loss journey. We have to. There's no other way around it, y'all. We gotta get right. We gotta get right. The next step is educating yourself in this whole weight loss journey, okay? It's a lot of stuff to learn, y'all. It's so much stuff. What's healthy? What's not healthy? What's high in fat? What's good fats versus bad fats? Good carbs versus bad carbs? How much protein should I be eating a day? Which fruits are the healthiest for me? What's a lean steak? I thought steak was steak, right? Like, it's so much to learn. Learning how to weight train. Learning what target muscles to hit. Learning form. Learning that cardio is not your best friend. You have to educate yourself on these things if you want to be successful on this journey. Because it's not taught to us. It's really not. And there's so much misinformation out there, y'all. So it's like, who do you believe? Then it's like if you ask your friends, they may not know. So they giving you information that they done made up or that they done heard from somebody else who was wrong. So now you going off of that and it's all wrong. We have to educate ourselves on this topic if you want to be successful. Just like if you want to be a great nurse, you have to go to school and get educated on it, right? The same applies here. You have to educate yourself on weight loss. Just like I told you guys about the juicing. A lot of y'all probably didn't even know that. I didn't know that. I thought juicing was healthy. That's what I'm saying. We got to educate ourselves on this topic so that we can be successful and so we can make sure we're doing it right. Especially when it comes to being in that weight room. Because the last thing I want y'all to do is hurt yourself. I really don't want you to hurt yourself. And you can and you will hurt yourself if you don't know proper form, proper technique, and those things. So that is extremely, extremely, extremely important, okay? Staying educated. And last but not least, when it comes to how to start your weight loss journey, and I save this one for last because I feel like this is the most important one. Because once you do this step, all of the other steps will follow. All right. And that is committing to being a better version of yourself. That is by far the most important step of this entire weight loss journey. You have to commit to being a better version of yourself. It's not just about physical, y'all. I know a lot of people are like, oh, wow, you lost so much weight. You look good. And so it's just the look. But it's more than just the physical. You got to think about all of the internal things that took place, especially in our minds, that got us to lose the weight. Okay? It's all in here before it's ever physical. It's learning about self-control. It's about learning self-love. It's about learning discipline, which goes along with self-control. It's about all of that. Being mentally strong when you don't feel like you can do something and you still get up and you do it anyways. Okay? It's so much more than just physical. It's a commitment to yourself to take back control of your life and to lose the weight so you can be healthy. And again, health is not just physical. It's not just the broad shoulders and the toned back and the six-pack. Think about all of your organs that function better when you lose weight. Think about your heart. Think about your kidneys. Think about your liver. Think about your stomach, your actual organ, not like your stomach, your organ, the piece that actually digests the food. Think about all of that. Think about your arteries. Because you're not eating all that cholesterol, that saturated fat shit no more, okay? It's more than just the outside appearance. Think about your lungs. Because now you're exercising. So you guys need to understand that it's not just physical. It starts off that way. It really does. It starts off, I want to lose weight. Hi. It starts off, I want to lose weight so I can look better. Most of the time, that's how it starts. But as you keep going through your journey, it becomes less about physical appearance and more about mental strength, more about feeling better on the inside. Your brain not always being tired anymore. I don't even drink coffee anymore. I used to drink coffee every day. I don't even drink coffee anymore. I'm naturally full of energy. When I'm up, I'm up. So it's more than physical, y'all. It's so much more than that. So you have to commit to being a better version of yourself. Because like I said, there are going to be days where you just really don't feel like you can eat right today. Maybe you're just really stressed out. Maybe you know what I mean? Like some days just aren't good days. Some days it's just not the best day. But despite that, you put that to the side. You eat the foods that you prepared. You don't waver from your meal preps. You still go to the gym. You still go through the motions even though you don't feel like being there. You got to think about what's going on in your head to be able to do that. Because most people can't do that. So it's important that you understand you have to commit to being a better version of yourself if you're going to lose this weight. And keep it off. We're not just losing weight to look cute. We're losing weight to keep it off. To change our life forever. Forever, forever, forever until the day we die, okay? Forever. All right. Do you guys have any questions for me? We covered a lot of stuff, you guys, so feel free to ask any questions that you may have about anything that we've talked about. And just for those of you guys who don't know, maybe some of you guys are new to my channel, I lost 115 pounds over the course of 15 months now. I haven't lost any weight in the past 6 weeks. So I've pretty much stayed at 115. I've been building a lot of muscle now. So like I can definitely see it. Like even though my weight hasn't changed, I'm coming in, if that makes sense. I've been a vegan for 13 months now. No weight loss surgeries, no appetite suppressants, no fad diets, anything like that. I hired a personal trainer and I lost weight by changing what I eat and exercising. And I lost about 2 pounds a week. So very slow weight loss process. Big difference. I have pictures on my channel so you guys can go check that out. I have before and after pictures. But if you look at those pictures, a lot of people say I don't even look the same. I look like a totally different person. But I don't mind because I feel good. I feel so good, y'all. And that's why I really want to just teach you guys everything that I did, everything that happened during this change in my life. Because if you had asked me a year and a half ago, I would have never thought I could be here today like this. You know what I mean? And being consistent with it. I've never been this consistent with anything in my entire life. So it's just a beautiful journey, and I want to help as many people as I can. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. Also, you guys, remember I do have membership packages on my YouTube channel. They all offer different things. So if you're interested, definitely sign up. I also will have one-on-one online coaching launching soon. So be on the lookout for that. And if you guys don't have any other questions, I will see you guys tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern. I don't know what the topic is quite yet, but I will be posting it within the next hour. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye.